Hey, good morning, you sexy mamma jammas here on the YouTube. Oh, welcome back to the channel. I had a great weekend off. It is now Monday morning, 7:30 in the a.m. I'm going to put the hat clip on because it's time to get back to work. We are 27 minutes from our first location over in Conroe, and we just kind of pull off this lot, bust to the left, and just go straight out, and boom, 18 miles later, so we're there. So we're going to get out and do pre-trip. That's why I got you on the Nano. I'm going to bring you up, put you on the bill on the hat clip, and we're going to do pre-trip together. Then go over into the store, grab some sort of breakfast, get our beverages for the day, and get to getting. Thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate all the support, the continued support. And the new members has recently joined. I really appreciate that. Update on the Fold 8. I'm loving this damn phone. This is not the Ultra. So when it's folded up, it's more compact, shorter. It's a little easier to kind of hold in the hand than the 23 Ultra that I'm used to. But when you open it up, it's taller than the Ultra was, and it's twice as wide. I'm really digging this phone, and I'm sure there's a lot of features on this phone that I'm not even utilizing. Yeah, good purchase. I took my instead of mailing in my 23, I took it to a local T-Mobile and did it in store. So I got my $1,100 credit. So that's good. Anyway, it's a good weekend. Fun weekend. Now it's time to get back to work. But for now, let's get out and do pre-trip. Let's put you on my visor.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
Alright, so when I parked here on Friday and I disconnected from the trailer and I went into the shop to get that work done, I dropped the airbags I put the landing gear all the way to the ground, and then I disconnected. And after I got all my work done, but airbag's still done, I reconnected. Why did I shut that door? I left it like that all weekend. So now that I'm back ready to work, I just raised the airbags, and now you can see how we're a couple inches off the ground. Now we gotta reconnect everything. Push your handle in. Visually view the locking jaws. Make sure they're all the way. It's all the way across. Where's the landing gear? Still intact. Just looking for any evidence, see if anybody hit us and did any damage or anything. Look at our nice brand new steer tires. Yokohama RY 617s. Hey Ronnie, if you're seeing this, I was talking about this right here. Like, this is the EGR valve, this is the EGR coolant supply line. It goes from here all the way through here. And this is the heat shield I was talking about, where mine was leaking at one point. Maybe down through here. This is just old residual from when mine did leak. If you're not Ronnie, you don't know what we're talking about, but mine was leaking from here and here, and I hope I got the right angle for you to see. Yeah, I guess this is the heat shield for the turbo, I reckon. And for those of you who are not sure what I'm doing right now, we're just basically inspecting to see if there's any leaks. I got some AC runoff, but that's it. Looking for anything, crack been or broken, any leaks, any evidence of damaged fan blades, belts. Check your tension on your belts and all that. Brake chambers, tie rod ends, castle nuts. Just looking for anything that's out of norm. All your hoses, your wires, your cables, all that stuff. With them at the minimum, I'm gonna go ahead and top that off. I haven't put anything in here in a while. We'll do that right now, actually. Let's check old Earl, see how he's doing. Yep. We have another 14,000 miles before we need a PM. Get up through here. We need to get him a wash for damn sure. Alright. Oh, is that all I got? Okay. Let's get some more of this. this one bottle, this one jug, has lasted me since I bought the truck. February 7th, 2024 is when I left Green Bay with my truck. February 8th, 2024 is when I arrived in Gary, Indiana, Schneider OC. I got a jug of oil and a jug of this. So almost 3 years. Time to get another one. Morning, boss. How you doing? All right, buddy. Oh. What's that?
Mercer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just talked with him and thinking about pulling with him. Uncle just went over there to him.
Good people, man.
Yeah, sound like a good company.
Good company.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run. No stacks, no shine, just steady and true. Rolling proud in that deep blue hue. Daylight miles, the highway calls. I was born to chase it all. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue homes and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue homes and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. Through the mountains, no shadow roads, just the sun and this heavy load. Every mile is fresh and new. Me and Big Blue pushing through. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. That's my life.
Big cinematic guitar solo. Engine hum fades under open blue sky.
Alright, we are here. We can get this guy to freaking come the hell out. Took you long enough, Jesus. From what I remember on the overhead on Google, we gotta go, it's like a teardrop design around the back, and then from what I think I saw the dock in the back left corner. But now I see somebody who wants to be blocking the driveway right now. I think I can get around them on the gravel part. Maybe. Check in and pick up. That's service department. I think I can get around. I can't. I'm not going to attempt it. Alright, let's see what we do here. And that place was pretty busy at that time of morning, because they had to wait for that hot shot in front of me. They had to unload that tractor that was on his trailer. And then they reloaded another tractor on it. Then he had to secure it. And then when I got around to the back and I had to get in the straight line up for the back up for the dock, there was people trying to get around. I'm like, y'all got to stop. I'm backing the hell up. And the people out there, the employees were telling them to stop too. So like I said, it's just like a teardrop. You circle around the thing, enter one side and out the other. So when I finally got back in the dock, there's a line of traffic got past me, and they were being blocked by a UPS truck in front of that lane. So we quickly got that gator off of here. I had to pull up and close my doors, and then I had to wait for that another personal pickup truck to load up their whatever they were there, their packages, to get out of my way so I can clear up the lane for the package. That place was popping. That place was popping this morning, and you know, I guess being busy, it is Monday morning, so I'm sure everybody has had to sit still for the weekend to wait for them to open up this morning to get all their shit unloaded. So I get it. Monday mornings are busy for people, but we are 12 miles from our next place in, was it Jersey Village? Is that what it's called? I keep forgetting. I can't seem to remember what the hell the name of it is. I think it's Jersey Village. Yeah, it's south. It's kind of in the more Houston area. And then we go out of here, we go over to East Bernard. I think it's about 25 miles away. And then we go to Bryan, Texas, which is about 100 miles from that. So, yeah, we should be done by noon, maybe? Yeah, noonish, one-ish, somewhere in that window. And then we'll head up towards Louisville to the hub group. And that's going to be for tomorrow, but I'm going to see. I'm just going to be like, yo, you wouldn't possibly happen to have that product ready to load, would you? That won't be bad. But we'll see. We'll see how it all works out. So far, so good, man. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the rest of the day turns. Nice, pretty day, though. I mean, it's hot. Texas is hot. It's August. My buddy, he did not want to go out. He did not want to go out and about. He's like, bro, don't you know it's hot? It's Texas. It's hot. Let me keep me in the house. I'm like, no, we got to go out somewhere. We got a couple things to do. We did. He didn't like it, but we did. All right. Let's just keep on going there. 3M Executive Tent. You know, I mentioned before that it seems like when I get into a hobby, it winds up being like the most expensive time to be into that hobby. And it never fails. Like, you know, currently right now I'm kind of into the Pokemon cards, collecting the shiny cardboards, right? And yeah, I've probably spent a little more money on the Pokemon chase than some people think I should. But you know what? I was talking to my buddy's wife yesterday. I said, you've heard me say, I'm a grown-ass child and you would treat me as such. The problem is I'm a working adult and I has adult money and I got what some would say a child hobby. You know? It is what it is. I mean, every hobby that I ever got into is like, and it's just natural in life, right? We as people are going to spend money or invest money into our hobbies more than we will anything else. Why? Because it's fun for us. We're not really looking at ROI, you know, return on the investment. Yeah, possibly you get that super rare card out of a $3 pack and it winds up being worth $10,000 to $20,000. I mean, come on, that's great, right? But I'm not looking for that. If it happens, I'm like, oh yeah, but that's not what I do. We're collectors, right? And at the end of the day, right now, at my stage of this thing, it just reminds me of when I was a kid, when I was younger, and baseball cards and such. You know, setting up your binders and hanging out with your buddies and having all your binders together, looking through your collection to see what you can trade each other because you want a particular card and you got to work out a trade deal. Let's say if I wanted a Bo Jackson baseball card, and another buddy might wanted some like Daryl Strawberries, you know, or whatever. And then, you know, they're not like the same value, but like, okay, for your Bo Jackson, I'll give you this Daryl Strawberry and I don't know, Bobby Bonilla, whatever, just to kind of throw out, say, I'll give you these 2 cards for that. You know what I mean? You work out your own values, but at the same time, there wasn't blinded values either, because back then, we'd go out and get the Beckett's. Remember the Beckett magazines? Every month, it was either monthly release or I don't think it was weekly, but it might have been. But we'd always get the new one, so we can go find our card in the book and see how much it was worth. You know, if you had a card worth $1 or $2, you're like, yeah, baby, woohoo! But that was just a fun times, and that's the feeling that I get right now when I'm purchasing these cards. Most of them they're on TikTok. They're called rip and ships. You know, you go to a store, they'll rip your packs for you. You'll see what you got immediately, and they'll ship them to you in the mail. I like that aspect because I see what the hell my money just went into, which is great. But also, what I enjoy mostly is ripping packs when we're together. Because we started a new set this weekend. It was a new Japanese set, Storm Amarella, which is going to be the Delta Rain English set in November when it comes to America. So we got to rip a couple boxes of those, and we went out to the We went out to a couple card shops and found some Pokemon cards we needed for the master set. Because right now we are master setting 4 with Emeralda. 4 sets right now. Perfect Order, we need 1 card to go to master set that. Chaos Rising, we need 8 cards left. Pitch Black, which was one we didn't intend on doing, but we started doing it. Now we're like 20 cards away from Pitch Black to master it. We picked up 5 of those out of the card shop yesterday. We just bought the card. And now Storm Umbrella, we're after those 2 boxes open, I think we're 22 cards away from master setting that. Now, I could buy the one last card we need for Perfect Order, which is the Mega Cafable SR, number 119. That's a $55 card. I could buy that card right now and have that set completed. A master set, not a Grandmaster set. There's a difference. Just in case you don't know, the Grandmaster set is when you have the entire base set, the expansion part of the set, and all the promos and every other card under that set. I'm not trying to hunt down all them promos. It ain't going to happen. At least I don't think I will. I haven't started looking into it to see how impossible those are going to be to get. If they wind up being pretty easy to get, then maybe I will go ahead and Grandmaster that set. But I could buy that last card we need for like $55. I could buy it. It's considering a pack of $7-8 a pack. I can save money by doing so. But you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that quite yet. I want us to pull it, or to be able to get a good trade for it in the shop somewhere or at a convention when they go to it. For our first completed master set, that would be ideal. After we complete the very first one by ripping or trading, then at some point, then I won't worry about too much of purchasing out the set. Once you buy so much bulk and you get so many cards away, then buy the individuals. It's not about money for me. It's about the enjoyment of seeing it. Now, ultimately, are these going to be in my collection? No. I won't have these. I won't have none of this physical product. They're all going into the kids' collection. They're all going into the kid. The kid I refer to is my buddy's son. So that's who's pretty much reaping all the physical benefits of this. Now, I did say this Storm Umbrella set. I was like, my buddy didn't like it. I was like, I'm pretty much forcing this down your throat. But I love the art, the Kyogre, the Rayquaza, the Ray, the Groudon, the Raichu. I like the set, and so does his son. So I'm like, I'm glad you like it because I pretty much forced this one down your throats. But I had a custom binder built for that one, or made for that one. It's kind of a 2-part design. Half of it features a Rayquaza. Half of it features a Groudon. Oh man, is that tight? Is that tight? Oh man, oh man. Had a person beside me, so I couldn't do a full out bubble turn, but when you know you're going to hit a curb, y'all, you just run over it straight on. But go slow. Go slow. But luckily those curves are always, those corners are designed to be lower too. Now if it was one of these highest curves right here, you wouldn't want to run over that, but we're good. If you know you're going to hit a curb, or know you're going to run over a curb, do it slowly, and don't just like clip it. Run over it with your treads. That's the strongest part of your tire. But anyhow, every time I get into a hobby, it's like the most expensive. That's the time of that hobby. Because, you know, last year, 2 years ago, it wasn't that expensive. Now it is. It's crazy. We're about a mile away from where we're going now, so. Hobbies, woo! All right, right up here. Oh, I see the John Deere sign up there on the right. Just after this overpass. Now, I didn't get a chance to really take a zoom in on the location here like I did the last one. When I put it in the GPS back there, because like I said, that place was jamming. And I was blocking traffic, so I just put it in the GPS and been done with it. So when I got to the last one, I knew where the dock was, or the ramp was. So let's see if we can't figure out where this one is. King Ranch number 2. So it won't be this drive, because that drive goes alongside the property. Oh, there it is. I see the ramp right there in front of me. All right. What do you say there, young man?
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Living that dream, brother. I see your ramp right.
I wish you'd come.
All right, 2 down. 2 to go. We are 59 miles to the next one. Estimated an hour and 6 minutes. Got people who want to stay inside of my way. So right there. Turn your blinders off, people. Get your blinders off and your hearing aids on. Alright. Let's keep going. Well, now that I'm on the interstate, going 67 miles an hour, it's a good time to talk about that alignment. Wheel straight. Actually, the wheel is straighter now than it ever has been. My wheel's always kind of been tilted towards the 1 o'clock position since I got it day one. Now it's holding steady at like noon. It's pretty fucking center, and that takes my resting arm and hand placement. It's about an inch higher than it normally is, so you got to get used to that. So I don't pull myself to the right. I know it's not much of a distance, but when you're used to something, your muscle memory knows. But I'm holding true. I'm not pulling left or right. Holding a straight line. I know people say that MDN guy or whatever his name is, or whatever that company is, does a really, really good job. Maybe. I'm not saying he doesn't. But I think Southern Tire Mart, at least the one I go to, in New Caney, Texas. They do a really good job. Because, I mean, I didn't feel like I needed an alignment this time, because the last time I had one was 100,000 miles. Was there. But he said that third axle was pretty well off, so they had to go a little extra to get that one straightened out. But I still think Southern Tire Mart in New Caney does a really good job. And the 3-axle alignments, the 2-axle alignments $199.99, and the 3-axle alignments $299.99. So $300, get a good alignment done. And I'm not sure what the recommended time frame is, but I think I would gather maybe every 100,000 miles is a good time to get an alignment done, or sooner if you see more defects or see more evidence of needing one. But we'll see. But yeah, we got 25 miles before we hop off of exit 720. Then we're gonna bust the left and go south, and then we'll have another 20 miles from there, 18 miles from there to get to our third delivery in East Bernard, Texas. And we just keep on going. Stop number 3. Shoppers? Is that what the name of this place is? Shoppers? Shoppers? Yes, Shoppers Farm Supply. I guess I go to the left, I would say. I'll deliver it straight ahead. Okay. I see a sign. I also see a sign straight ahead that says deliveries with the arrow to the right. Shoppers Fleet Solutions. See a sign right there in the front of us? All deliveries, arrow to the right. Little combines to the left over there. I'm looking for a dock. I'm looking for a dock. Still looking for any sign of a delivery area. And also go slow when you're on. Oh, there's a dock right there. So we gotta come to the right. Then we gotta swing left. Get our trailer in line with that dock right there. Alright, I think that'll be okay. Let me just straighten the tractor out with the trailer. Up. Go a little more over. Now that right there looks pretty good, so let me get out and open the doors. Been here for an hour. It's lunchtime. It's 1:09 now. I walked in 1:05 or so. They said, well, Manuel should be back by now. Let me go find him. Hopefully they find Manuel. 1:30, I'm just now leaving. 2 hours to the next stop. Which means I ain't getting paid today because it's going to be too late for the East Coast ladies. But it'll be all right. I get paid first thing in the morning. Well, country, why you big deal? Because everybody wants the money they got to them. Waited here an hour and a half. Took my payday from me today. Damn it. Oh well. It's alright, let's keep going. Alright, John Deere right there in front of us on the right. Just through the stoplights. I wonder why I didn't bring 2818 up this way. North-south. Looks like a main highway. Might have been a little easier drive. Either way, we're here. Get north and see where it takes me. We'll go on an exploratory run. So the question is, do I see anything for signs of delivery? I don't specifically, so we're gonna go on this side and work our way around, find a dock. It is now 3:47. Google said they were open to 5. They can call them. Hopefully we don't have any problems. I see. I need to go down there and back up beside that truck. Let's talk to this fella. How you doing? I need to go down there and back up here. All I have is one gator. So, all right, yeah, you just drive it off. We'll be good. All right, thank you, man. Yep. Right, 4 stops down, 0 to go. This load is completed. We're 190 miles from our pickup for tomorrow, and that appointment's out to 1500. Probably be there around noon. But we're going to take this route right here into Waco and hit 35. The Flying J in Waco. That's probably where I'm going to stop. Let me get this loaded up. Okay, it's loaded up. Waco, Flying J, pallet, whatever. Now, is it north or south of this interchange? That is the question. What's that pallet right there? It's actually south of the interchange of where I get on. So what else do I have up in this area? There's a Love's right there. It's not right off of 35. I want something right off the exit. Oh, there's a Road Ranger. It's 87 miles from here, which is the halfway point, and that is in Lacey, Lakeview, Texas. We're going to add that to trip, head that direction. Whether I stop before or after, nobody knows. Not even you, not even me. But I do appreciate you hanging out with me. This video is over with. This load is done. I'm done. I'm going to drive and park somewhere and then edit the video. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Appreciate all the support. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.